Hey guys, it's Olivia here again, and I'm here with Ashlyn. And I had this wonderful idea a few weeks ago of like, I'm gonna marathon every single Barbie movie ever made and see how long until I go legally insane. Because I've only seen a handful of these, and hopefully they won't be too bad. The last one, the one I saw from like latest was like 2011, and I've seen screen caps of like the later movies onward from that, and it ain't looking good. But anyway, we're gonna be starting with she threw a tampon at me. Let it be known. But we're gonna be starting with Barbie and the Nutcracker. So we're like,
soon it'll all be a memory if the Mouse King has.
We're 20 minutes in. We're quite like the animation
changed.
Maybe a lot worse than I first thought. Oh my god, the background. Oh, those rocks. Oh no.
Oh, it's a bat?
Oh god.
It's daytime. What the hell's a bat?
It's turning into Fern Gully all of a sudden. I don't know. Robin Williams, is that you? Robin Williams, please save this movie.
Goddard?
Yes.
I think he's dead.
You think? I have a hunch that he's dead.
Just a small one.
Oh wait a minute, he working for Tim Curry Rat? He working for Tim Curry Rat? Oh no.
Well, what news do you bring?
Ew.
I wish I could remember, but I'm so hungry. I feel weak. No, faint.
What was that?
The remote.
Oh my god.
I should turn you into a
Miss Keisha!
Miss Kate. Oh my freaking god, she's freaking dead.
Then I couldn't tell you the juicy bit of gossip I overheard.
Ooh, he got some tea. I don't like the Mouse King's design. I don't know why. Like, it makes sense, but at the same time, it's like a little bit too.
I think it's just the animation making it look too.
Yeah, I don't know. And like, I love Tim Curry, but he really must have been looking for some cash if he was doing this.
I feel like the basic character design just keeps changing, and it's really, really crappy.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna blame it on the animation. Like, maybe it gets better. Like, the dance sequences are the only things that are well animated in this, from my perspective. Maybe they used motion capture, I don't know, that could have been it.
I don't know.
I think they... That's a...
According to the Nutcracker.
Sugar Plum Princess. Sugar Plum Princess.
Sugar Plum Princess. I can't do the voice.
The law registry.
Maybe he was good for this role. Maybe...
The Nutcracker.
Ew. Oh, that transition though. That transition like from his eye into the landscape. Did you see that artistry? This is high art. Give this an Oscar. Why didn't this win anything?
Why didn't this get a Tony?
Why? Really? Like, it's not even a musical, but you know what? It deserved a Tony anyway.
Musical sequences.
Well, yeah, but they don't sing. That doesn't count. Oh no.
Did Frozen win a Tony?
I don't know. I think so. I don't know. That was a whole ass year or two ago.
It came out my 8th grade year, so that was your 7th grade year.
Oh, well, the musical came out last year.
I'm talking about the movie.
Oh.
But yes.
The musical, I think it won like 1 or 2.
Yeah, good.
That horse is pigmented.
Oh, she's been attacked.
Oh god, it's an ambush. Oh.
You know, if you put too much of this on YouTube.
Oh, the copyright.
Yeah, you're gonna be copyright written.
Oof.
Very
Oh, it's at your senior prom. Oh my god.
Yeah. Ooh, he is breakdancing. Me in the back. Look at them go. This is synchronized. Thank you for that public service announcement. How would you rate Barbie's look here, Ashlyn?
He's a lot shorter than I
What? No. I meant Barbie, not
I wasn't looking at Barbie.
who looks at Barbie when we got the brown
What's up
man?
with her like curls?
She got hair extensions when she found out she was the
Tana
princess.
Mojo Poo.
Tana!
Ooh, look at her doing that point.
Ooh. Yes, get it, motion capture team. Or whatever, however they animated this. They probably used motion capture if I had to guess.
That means they had real people like doing this stuff.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like intricate.
What's up with his boots? What's
Oh, his
feet
boots!
doing?
His boots! They
Oh,
pointed.
he flexible.
Oh, weird flex, but okay. You want to see what Bayonetta looks like?
Sure.
Okay. I don't think you're ready.
I don't know what it is.
It's very.
I'm in charge.
It is very un-Nintendo. Even though it's technically, if you want to, it's technically licensed by Nintendo. Let me see. Bayonetta. Let me see.
I'm Andrew now.
Is yeah. Let me find her. Let me see. There she is.
She looks gay.
Well, yeah, she's a gay witch.
Oh, okay.
Well, she's not canonically gay, but to me, she is, and also she's
Oh no, I'm too close.
she's a strong independent witch. She's also gotten a lot of controversy because, oh no, she's sexist. She's too sexy, but she owns her sexuality, and that's okay. Anyway, that was my stance on, is Bayonetta a feminist icon? I say yes. What is even happening in the movie? Oh, the plot got stopped for another dance sequence, but it's a pretty dance sequence. How would you rate her outfit, Ashlyn?
Beautiful.
It is nice.
Her hair?
Her hair
No.
is something. I don't know. I don't know. How would you rate the Nutcracker? Like, would you smash or pass?
2 out of 10.
Yeah, 2 out of 10. He's too wooden for me. Beautiful, iconic, amazing, love it. Never been the same.
I'm really zoomed in again.
Oh no!
There's like 2 minutes of footage of just your mouth while you're talking.
Oh god!
As your king,
Good.
I let the wise leadership of my father be my guide.
I'm in charge.
Ooh, how everyone's moving in the background.
None of this would have been possible.
Oh, his eyebrows.
Will you stay and be my queen?
Well, that's a little bit forward, buddy. They've known each other. They've known each other for 7 hours, maybe.
This girl got a family, don't she?
Yeah, she got like a little brother. She got like an elderly father at home.
She's got an aunt.
Yeah, she's got like an aunt who's like a adventure.
Oh no, I zoomed in again.
Oh god, what the? I'm starting to think that's no accident. Oh damn, he lives.
T.
Oh, I thought he was going.
What? The movie's not over?
I thought he was going into her titties for a minute, but nah.
I straight thought the movie was over.
Apparently not. Tim Curry's. What if you want
Kelly 2.
What if
the
you-
sequel?
Oh my god, Carrie 2. I hate Carrie 2.
Kelly.
Kelly 2. Kelly.
Carrie?
She turns into. Oh no! She's fading away. No!
Miss
I
Keisha.
don't feel so good.
Miss Keisha.
Oh my freaking god, she freaking dead. My wife. Oh no.
So now she's an ornament?
Now, oh. Oh wait, ooh, that pattern on that couch.
Plot twist.
This has all happened within the span of like maybe 4 hours.
Okay, so like, you're gonna go back to edit this footage and you're gonna hate me.
Why?
Because I'm zooming in
the
now.
zoom in. Oh my god. She
Maybe this means that they can't copyright
maybe.
you.
Like we just keep talking over it, but like this is.
Time you got up. I see the mice.
Oh yeah, there's her elderly father.
It wasn't a party. It was a war. The Nutcracker was fighting the Mouse King, who shrunk me with his golden scepter.
Imagine you're this girl's father and you're hearing all of this like crap going on. Sis, off to ye old mental asylum.
Oh
with
no,
you.
my daughter got into my edibles again.
Oh no!
Why would I want
Is that Nutcracker?
You're wrong. He's really a king. An evil mouse was ruling his land. The mouse had
Hey,
that.
Olivia, talk.
Oh hello. I'm in awe of the plot. How they think she's not like.
I grew up.
Oh look, it's the aunt
Have
again.
you seen my...
Oh!
Whoa,
He
plot
back.
twist.
Whoa!
You while I was taking my morning stroll. Uncle Drosselmeyer, Clara, Tommy. This is Eric. The
Oh.
son of a dear friend of mine.
But does he remember?
I'm very happy to meet you.
Oh.
No.
They both had the same dream?
Such familiarity.
You look back at that
In
footage.
my day, you would never.
I will.
I've taken the liberty of asking Eric to stay for Christmas dinner.
What the? Sis, you barely know this boy.
Wonderful idea.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have the young man stay for
What
supper.
the? You do not know this this young lad.
But what about the presents?
You're not getting any presents. Your sister is getting some dick. Oh, he got the necklace thing.
T.
T.
Can I have this dance?
That's
The owl! The owl! It didn't move its wing, but I saw it. Just, it showed up for a split second, and I was like, the owl!
T.
Damn, like, okay. So, did they have the same dream? Was that all real? Was he... this is confusing. This is more confusing than The Matrix. This is very... I don't know. But, I can't believe.
Our daughter.
Oh, we're back to Kelly. Kelly and Barbie, it's nighttime. This took all night to tell this story.
You would do this for this news.
What?
I want to tag you in on Facebook.
Okay. So that was the end of Barbie and the Nutcracker. Ashlyn, what are your thoughts? This is your thoughts.
I like Rapunzel and Princess and the Pauper better, and I haven't watched those in years.
I have not seen Rapunzel yet, but we about to. Like, I give this movie 5 out of 10, maybe 4.
3.
Whoa, I'll give it a 5. I'll give it a 5 because it has like, I like Barbie's dress.
Alright, so our overall score is 3
Like,
plus
no, what-
5 divided by 2. It's a 4 out of 10 as our
Okay.
together.
Oh, okay.
I do that Marvel math.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So I guess onwards to Rapunzel, I guess, which I've never seen.
Rapunzel is
Barbie Rapunzel time, bitch! Oh. Woo! Character's name is just Gothel in every adaptation. Hello, I'm a dumbass and know nothing about Rapunzel except for the Disney version, and now I'm here and I'm like, so that it all makes sense now. Is this the definitive version of Rapunzel? I don't know. Ashlyn, what are your thoughts? Because you've seen this before. I have not.
It's one of the best.
Okay.
I'm gonna flip this around so I can see myself.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't know what I'm
yeah, you
looking
just
at.
be filming the wall.
I'm not a YouTuber. So like, you want some tea?
You want some tea?
The tea is, this is better than the Disney version.
Really?
Yeah, because it's
What?
Barbie.
I mean, that's the one thing. That's the one up it has.
It's also closer to the actual story, except she doesn't get knocked up.
right
while living in
they
a tower.
They couldn't have that in the
Well,
Barbie.
yeah, it's
They
that
couldn't
kids movie.
They couldn't have it in either version.
So.
Because that would have been some, maybe in the Pornhub version, but not in this one. Not in this one.
Are they also lumberjacks in the Pornhub version?
Maybe.
Tea, that's an inside story.
Yeah. It's a
We'll have to make the G-rated version of that one day.
the G-rated version of
Yeah.
the Lumberjack saga.
It's something we created in Atlanta while waiting to go into a competition.
Yeah, like perfect pre-competition chatter.
So, yeah.
Also, the dragon in this is voiced by Cree Summers, so that's
AKA
something.
number 5.
She also voices the Green M&M. I don't know why I'm so hyped on that, but
T.
the Green M&M is great. We love an icon. T. So this is better. So this is better than the Disney version.
T.
But does it have Flynn Rider in it? No. Where's the? There's a prince in this movie. There should be, right?
Somewhere. I haven't seen it since I was a kid, but look at Barbie go.
Look at her go. What a queen. What an icon.
Why aren't we live tweeting this?
I don't know. Wait,
Who wants to live tweet Game of Thrones? Live tweet Barbie movies that came out 10 years ago.
Yes.
Or 10 plus years ago.
No, more than 10 years ago. This is like 17 years ago. My
Yeah.
God.
I'm 19.
Oh, Kelly!
I'm 19, so that's about right.
Yeah.
Kelly's a ginger now?
Kelly and her friend, Kelly clones. There are like 3 Kellys.
There's actual Kelly.
actual Kelly, Ginger Kelly, and then
Let me
Brunette
just-
Kelly.
Oh no, I can't see again.
Oh no. Oh,
Kelly
no.
found down.
She fell down a well.
It's not a well, that's just a hole.
Oh, it looks like a well from here.
Yeah, but you're blind.
That's true. That's a really long braid. You know, like,
Well, she's Rapunzel.
yeah, movie Rapunzel.
Goddard.
I know, but like, I don't know. Maybe it's just the fact that, like, dude, that probably took forever to get that hair up in that braid. Like, you gotta give it to Disney Rapunzel. She let her hair down pretty much the whole movie until they got
Yeah.
to the kingdom, and then all the little.
But Disney Rapunzel did sing. I like that better.
That's true. Yeah.
You know, she
that's-
sang that song.
Yeah.
All my life has
With
been
the
a series
the prince.
of doors in my
The
face.
print. That's Frozen. Listen.
Then suddenly,
Wait a minute.
bumped
Why does he?
into you.
Okay. Oh, this is the prince.
This is Botticelli. He takes us everywhere. That's why he's always hungry. Come on, let's go get those apples.
They're gonna go get those apples.
They're gonna get those apples.
How about them apples?
How about them? How about cinnamon apple?
Yeah.
Use my baby. My freaking.
Hello?
Hey, can I have some clarification? You know Dora, right?
Right.
What kind of animal is Swiper?
A fox?
God damn it!
told you. I told
I thought he was a fucking weasel.
What? In
Why
what?
do you think he was a weasel?
In what universe? Ashlyn, just hold up.
Doing blonde.
Does I'm pulling up a picture of Swiper right now.
I'm upset now. I'm suing.
I'm sorry. Ashlyn, does this look like a weasel to you? Shut up!
I had to call someone for clarification.
Wasn't my clarification enough?
No, Goddard, it was not.
Oh no!
Dude,
Why is Dora bald?
I don't know.
not bald.
She just pulled up a picture of bald Dora. Okay, baby.
Yeah, he's a fox. You should have Googled it.
Look at this foxy boy, Ashlyn.
That's a
He
weasel.
is a
No, it's not.
fox, as his name implies. Swiper steals our tips and steal key items that help Dora on our adventures.
I'm angry. I'm upset. Okay. I love you. I'm gonna go so I can wallow in
you.
sadness. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
In what universe is this a weasel?
That was a fucking weasel.
What the? How do you explain the ears?
I'm done.
No.
I'm gonna read Shane Dawson now.
No. Bitch. What the?
Because I hate myself
Oh, I
now.
didn't think it's Swiper's.
Amazon.com/Shane.
Swiper's a weasel. So we're in the middle of Barbie Rapunzel. I had to find a site to watch it on. Ashlyn, what are your thoughts
About what?
about the movie so far?
T.
T.
It's a classic.
I do like a lot of this movie.
Yeah, it's better than the last one.
Yeah, I think you might be right on that one.
I am right on that.
We'll have to see because we're not at the end. But I know for a fact this lady's design that is too pointy for me. And oop, yeah, woo! And that was Barbie as Rapunzel, Barbie Rapunzel, whatever you want to call it. I think I like this movie better than the Nutcracker, which I've seen like a lot more than this one. I've only seen this one once. I think I like it better. I like the Prince. I don't think he's as good as the Nutcracker Prince, but he's alright. The real T. Like, there's a pop song at the end of this? Honestly, what a bop. Why wasn't this on the radio in 2002?
I feel like it was.
Really? Hold up. What was this on the Billboard Hot 100?
Siri, what song is playing?
I can't seem to recognize this song.
Oh.
Siri doesn't know.
Maybe. I don't know. But, like, it sounds like it would be on, like, the adult contemporary stations in 2002. But, I don't know. The outfit, Barbie's outfit, I'm like, I like that it was purple instead of, like, pink. I do like that, even though I am the pink queen. I like a little variety every now and again. And I like the magic paintbrush thing, and I like the little musical interlude moment. I give this 6, 7. Ashlyn, your thoughts?
10.5.
Oh my god, you can only go on a 10 scale.
11.
Is it what the? Okay, so between
10.
like our average. What's our average? What's our average?
Add them up and divide by 2.
Okay, so what did I say? 7?
I think so.
Yeah, 7 plus 10
Divided by 2.
divided by 2. 8.5.
So that means a 9 because you round up.
Oh, okay.
So we have a 9.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say a
If it's
9.
greater than 5, you round up.
Well, yeah.
So we round up.
Oh,
It's a 9.
okay.
More of a math.
It's dumbass math. That's what it is.
Shut up. Alright, I gotta go feed my cat.
Okay. Okay, so it's a couple hours after Ashlyn left. She left after movie 2 because she had to feed her cats. It's currently 10:41 p.m. I told myself that I would take like a 15-minute break, you know, from the movies, and it ended up being a 2-hour break. Anyway, so my current plan is to watch the 3rd movie. However, I do need to take a bath because I did my workout earlier in the day. Anyway, so now we come to Swan Lake. Obviously, I'm not going to film myself in the bath because that ain't that type of channel. However, I will probably do like my final rankings and my final thoughts on the movie after I do that. So, on to Swan Lake. Woo. So, I'm about halfway through, and yes, I'm watching this on my phone because reasons, shut up. So, I'm watching it on my phone. I'm about halfway through, I think. Yeah, about halfway through. And I actually am really liking this one so far. Because, like, you know, the music's great. We all know that. I don't know. I really like Odette so far. The unicorn character, Lila, I think they said her name was? Yeah, Lila. Let me shoot the camera on me. Okay, I like Lila. She's sassy, and she doesn't have an annoying voice like most animal sidekicks seem to have in these Barbie movies. Like, you gotta have at least one in like every one of these, it seems like. And I really like Rothbart. Rothbart is like the best part of this so far. Like, I don't know, he's kind of sassy. He kind of reminds me of Hades in Hercules a little bit. Like, I don't know, just sort of the little quips or whatever. He's sassy, so he's like the best villain so far, even though I do love Tim Curry. The Rat King was like, you know, just like, kind of meh on the villain side for me. Tim Curry can't save everything after all. But yeah, I'm really liking Rothbart so far, and I don't know, like, I don't know. I also, as a side note, I do like how a lot of these, a lot of these Barbie movies, at least the ones that are based on fairy tales, they're the ones that are kind of like the lesser known sort of fairy tales like 12 Dancing Princesses, or the ones that don't get that many adaptions as much as others, like, 12 Dancing Princesses, like I said, Swan Lake. I can only think of maybe another Swan Lake movie, and that's the Swan Princess movie that came out back in the 90s. But yeah, I do enjoy that. I think that's really cool. And obviously they stopped doing it. They've kind of focused on more, I guess, original stories, I guess. But yeah, we'll see how that goes later on down the line. Anyway, back to the movie. Okay, so I'm kind of close to the end. Like, I have to... What time is it? It's yet another pop song in the credits, but I'm fine with it. It's currently about 12:16. It's 12:16. Okay, so final thoughts on the movie. I actually really liked it. Of course, the music, we all know, it's great. Also, I found out that Rothbart was like the best part of this movie. He was so sassy, which I enjoyed, like I said earlier. But his daughter, I kept saying throughout the movie, I was like, this sounds a lot like Janice from Friends. And lo and behold, it's the same woman who played Janice on Friends doing the voice, which is amazing. I love that. I feel like Rothbart's voice was also familiar, but I couldn't quite place it. But I was like, he kind of sounds a little bit like John Delancey. Little bit there. I don't know. So, I don't know. Also, Rothbart's character design looks like when you make a sim, but you make the nose way too big and you look at it from the side, like the side profile. That's what it looks like to me. Oh, man. Anyway, also, like, I like the prince and Odette's relationship in this movie. I don't know why, but, like, I felt there was a little bit more chemistry there than the last two movies, which is great. I love that. I'm all for, like, chemistry, even though he doesn't appear until, like, halfway through the movie, but it's fine. The animation, it's still kind of a little bit clunky because, it was made in like 2003, direct to DVD, what you gonna do? But the backgrounds are getting better. I was gonna make a Gravity Falls joke, but her aim is getting better. No, like the backgrounds keep progressing every movie, and I don't know. I don't know. Even in like the later movies, I think the backgrounds don't look that bad as far as I'm aware. But, yeah. So, overall, I give this movie an 8 out of 10. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Now, on to the last movie of the night, I guess, which is Princess and the Pauper, which I'm very excited about. So, let's hit it. I'm excited for this one. This one is, like, one of the best. And Rachel's here with me. Rachel, you want to say hi? Aw, say hi.
They worried. They were so cool.
Good girl. Anyway, I'm excited for this one. I think I already know what I'm gonna rate it, but we'll see. They make like some like really like, hold on, I had to... Ooh, is she gonna play? Mood. This is a constant mood, but for some reason it's not playing. But this is some sexual tension right here. Like they hold like this like stare down of each other for a solid like 10 seconds. Like it's crazy. I just got finished with Fairytopia. I'm not gonna sit through the credits. They don't even have bloopers. What's the point? But oh man, this movie really brought me back. The backgrounds did get a little better. They still look a little bit but you know how it is at this point, like, come on. But also, I have noticed a pattern. I feel like these movies do better with, like, a lighter color scheme than they do a darker one. Like, I don't know, the darker color scheme, whenever they do it so far in these movies, it's just kind of like, it does not look great. I don't know. I don't know why I keep, like, keep talking about the background and stuff. Oh my goodness. But the movie, I really liked Laverna. I almost said Laverne and Shirley. Laverne and Shirley, I love it. But yeah, I really liked Laverna actually. I really liked her design, her dress more specifically, because I liked like the muted rainbow colors on it, which is kind of, I guess you could call it foreshadowing to a part of her grand master plan or whatever. I liked Alina as a character, and I especially like the ending scene where where Alina is like kind of like hypnotized. She's like, oh yeah, like you've been like different. I can change that. Like go over to the dark side, Alina. I did like that scene. That was very interesting. Well, it wasn't very. You know what I mean? It's a cool concept, okay? And I mean, like, come on. Like, Alina, relatable content. Also, Tabitha St. Germain is in this movie, so that's an ultimate plus. I don't know if she was in the movies before this. I don't think she was. I don't know. But anyway, I'm happy that that she was in this one, because she's iconic and I love her. Also, I liked what's her name? Azura. Azura. I'm having trouble with these names today, but I really liked Azura. Like, I don't know, you always gotta have, like, a motherly-esque figure in, like, all these Barbie movies so far, which I'm not mad about, I'm just pointing it out as a trope that I've noticed so far. Anyway, but the one thing that did get on my nerves a little bit was Bibble. I don't know, the voice kinda, he wasn't in the movie as much as I thought he was originally. I don't know, maybe he's in more of the sequels? I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. But man, that voice really got grating after a while, like, oh, this is a gimmick now. So because of that, I kinda have to like lower the score a little bit. I'll give it a solid 7. Like, it wasn't that bad. You know what I mean? It was actually pretty nice. I did like the story. I like kind of the journey aspect and whatnot. Anyway, next movie, Magic of the Pegasus. I'm probably not going to watch it tonight, but probably tomorrow. I'm falling behind on these fast. I was meant to watch both of these tonight, and then and yet here I am. It's 1 in the morning. Oh, man. It's day 3, technically, even though it's been like 3 days since I saw Fairytopia. I was busy with college orientation, and I slept the rest of the day, okay? Sue me. Anyway, Magic of the Pegasus time, here we go. I don't know what the movie's about, but the princess is wearing pants, and there's ice skating involved, so it's already a win. Annika out here bringing a whole damn bear home into central heating. Girl, what? Okay, so the parents just outlawed their daughter from ice skating. What do they think is gonna happen? She's gonna fall through the ice? Well, actually, that's a genuine concern, and I don't know if that's foreshadowing or not. Wait, does Annika fall through the ice? Does she die in this movie? I need answers. I love her hair. That's all. Wait, is she wearing a choker? Hold up. I think she's wearing a choker. Oh, we stand an iconic queen. Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm tummy thick, and the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards. I'm having fun with this movie already. So the sky float. Oh, wait. Oh, there's griffins in this movie? That's cool. Griffin? Yeah, I think that's a griffin anyway. Could be a hippogriff, I don't know. Oh, hello.
She is the most beautiful girl in the land.
Well, you're not wrong.
So gorgeous.
Duh. Bad touch, stranger danger.
Who are you?
Maybe you've forgotten what happened to your other daughter.
I'm sorry, what? There's another one?
Daughter?
Wait a minute, hold on.
Go, Wenlock, now. You already have a wife.
Ooh, is some sister wives sort of action.
One more.
Oh, shoot. I think this is like the closest Barbie has come to death in one of these movies. Oh my lord. Okay, so I finished watching Magic of the Pegasus. It was actually really good. It was actually really good. I'm actually very pleasantly surprised. Because, like, okay, it had kind of, like, first of all, I like that the movie did not, like, its main color scheme was not, like, pink. Because as much as I love pink, and as much as it's my favorite color, it can get a little bit old every once in a while, you know? Especially in, you know, Barbie movies is what I mean, basically. Because, you know, most of the movies are just generally surrounded by pink all the time, and it's a little bit, I don't know. It can get old every once in a while, so I'm glad that they had a nice lilac as, like, the main color of this movie. By the way, okay, I have to mention it at least once. The backgrounds did get better. I should shut up about the backgrounds, but I'm not going to. Anyway. I'll try for real. Anyway, I actually really like this movie. Like, the ice skating on point, Yuri on Ice, who? Winter Olympics, where? Oh my lord. Okay, so I actually did really like the story. I thought that Barbie looked very pretty. Especially, like, when they got, I swear, almost, like, every time she does a transformation, she gets, like, she gets her hair curled, like, every time. It's ridiculous, but I love it. Oh, my goodness. Let me think. The music, well, some of it was Beethoven, so, of course, it was good. The villain, I actually like the villain, actually. Like, he also had heterochromia, which was very interesting. I don't know, that's, like, a nice little design choice, so, like, not many people tend to use, which I thought was a cool aspect of his design. Just, of course, he's, you know, mustache twirling villain, but, like, you know, it's better than nothing. Also, he was really sassy and iconic. Also, he had 3 wives who he turned into, like, trolls. The wives are great. They legit, they're the real MVPs. Like, we stan. I had way too much fun with this movie. The animal sidekick Shiver was not annoying. If anything, she was a mood. I mean, there were a few times in the plot where she's like, ooh, let me get this shiny thing. And then, like, all hell breaks loose. But, you know, what are you gonna do? That part, you know, But there's gotta be at least one moment of that in, like, every one of these movies, I feel like, where the animal sidekick screws up. Oh, no. Also, there were some moments in this movie that were, like, genuinely funny. Like, I've gotten that for some of the movies, but not as many as this one, I feel like. I don't know. Speaking of which, Aiden, the prince of this movie, even though he's not actually a prince, he's, like, the best one so far, like, in terms of character. I like how with him and Annika, like, it's not just, like, boom, they're in love, like, first sight, like, everybody else in the movies. Well, I mean, I guess besides, Erica and the guy. I don't remember his name right now. That was like last week that I watched the movie and I can't remember his name. But Erica and her mans from Princess and the Pauper, I guess you could say, was a little bit like that. But no, here there's banter, there is sass. Like, I'm feeling the chemistry in this Chili's tonight. Can you tell it's late at night and I'm on those crackhead hours? Because that's what's happening. Anyway, I don't know, I really liked his character, I really liked his motivation, I could really tell that they really, like, cared for each other, you know? But not at first. Like, I don't know, it kind of gave, like, it kind of gave me, like, Tangled vibes, like, Flynn Rider, Rapunzel vibes, you know? Because he's like, oh, you know, I'm just going with you because I gotta get this thing, or I gotta do this thing, not because I'm in love with you or anything, you know, that sort of thing. And I don't know, I thought it was like a similar relationship dynamic, I feel like. Also, like, the reason why, Aiden friggin', I was not expecting them to show gambling in this movie. That was a little bit ballsy, Mattel. I see what Mattel? Mattel, I see what you're doing. I don't know, I wasn't expecting that. That was, yeah. I mean, I don't know, that was a little bit, I'm just shocked to see it in a Barbie movie, of all things. Like, that surprised me a little bit. Anyway, Anyway, is there anything else I'm missing? Oh yeah, this movie was ASMR. Like, I was watching it on YouTube, and a bunch of the comments were like, "Oh man, the ice skate sounds and just them like walking is ASMR." And then I started really listening to it, and I'm like, "You're right. The sound effects in this movie are really satisfying." Now onto the Barbie Diaries, which seems like a contemporary detour from the previous paths of these movies, which I'm interested to see. So, I guess my final rating for this movie would be 9 out of 10. I really liked it. I just started the Barbie Diaries. Look at the animation. This is going to be a lot different, I feel like, than the normal Barbie movies I'm used to. I'm kind of excited. But also, oh, those designs are something else. Guys, it ain't... Oh, I'm worried. I'm worried, guys. This ain't looking good. Okay, I'm liking the story so far, but also I can see it from a mile away that Kevin is probably the secret admirer, but he's also the best character in this movie so far, so would I be too mad about it? No. If he is not the secret admirer, I'm going to be legitimately shocked, but I guess we'll see.
Stephanie, I have to talk to you about the diary and the bracelet. I'm sorry, what? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were Stephanie. Oh, maybe that wasn't her name. A cool-looking girl with glasses? I don't know what you're talking about. She sold me this bracelet and diary, and I think they're magic. Magic?
Magic?
You can wish on it or something. I mean,
Tabitha St. Germain never changed.
But more like I write about stuff that I want, and it happens. I'm sorry, you must be thinking of another store. I'm the only girl who works here. But if you do figure out where you got it, let me know. I could use a little magic.
Stephanie's been dead the whole time. Wait a minute. Wait, do we ever find out? Wait a minute. Where is Stephanie? Oh my lord. Great. Now this is going to be in my head for the rest of the movie. Stephanie, come back. Well, just finished the Barbie Diaries. Oh god. Okay. First of all, let me just get this out of the way. The animation was bad. Oh my lord, was it bad. You saw the footage, you saw it, and if you look it up, it's just as bad as you think it is. Oh god. It looks like The Sims 2. No, actually, no. It looks worse than The Sims 2. Oh, and I gotta mention it. The backgrounds, horrible. Oh my lord. Okay, now that that's out of the way, now that the elephant is out of the room, let's get on to the things that I actually liked about this movie. I did like the story. I did like the story. It was very Mean Girls-esque, but I like Mean Girls, and it did have enough changes to the story. It had like the whole diary and bracelet thing, which I thought was nice. It had the whole like school news sort of subplot that I also liked. Yeah, again, I like the story. The story was pretty decent. The songs, like the first song of the movie, I don't remember what it's called. Gosh, I'm a fake fan. This Is Me, I think it's called? Yeah, I think that's it. Anyway, This Is Me, a bop. The other songs, not as good as that one, but you know what? They're still kind of bops. Let me think. Okay, best character in the movie, Kevin, hands down. The movie started playing again. I had to pause it. Anyway, Kevin, best character in the movie, hands down. I hated Raquel with a burning passion, which I guess was the intent of the movie, of course. Like, they didn't pull any punches. She was just like, boom. She's just mean. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, right. The stuff I liked about the movie. Okay. again, okay, so overall, I liked the story. I liked some of the characters. I liked Barbie herself, and I kind of liked the little character arc that she goes through in the movie. The songs are bops. The songs are passable. Like, This Is Me is like the best song on the soundtrack, so I'd give the soundtrack sort of a decent rating. But yeah, the animation, man, listen, and normally this wouldn't be too big of an issue, you know, because the Barbie movies previously, they haven't looked the best, but they looked passable to decent, you know what I mean? This one, on the other hand, this one gives me serious Bratz vibes, and that's what I was kind of thinking going in, like, oh, is this going to be a Bratz ripoff? It kind of was a little bit, I don't know, like in terms of the animation and how it was animated, I guess you could say, I don't know, similar styles, I guess. Oh my god, it looks so bad. Okay, but I was doing some research on this movie while I was watching it, and it turns out that at the very least, some of it was motion captured. And I'm not saying that motion capture is a bad thing, not at all, it just needs to be used correctly. This ain't it, Chief, at all. What were they thinking? This is not a movie that should have been made in 2006. It looks like how you would think the first Barbie movie would look like. But no, it's like the 7th one we're on at this point. This is the 7th movie. It should look better than this. Just don't use motion capture. Also, another thing about this movie, it was theatrically released. Let me repeat. This thing was released in theaters. That blew my mind. I was doing some research and then I saw like, oh yeah, this is the only Barbie movie to get a theatrical release. I'm like, huh? Or at the very least the first one, because I think one of the later ones got like a limited release in theaters, and I imagine this one did too, because I can't find any box office numbers, so I don't know if that's true, but if it is, oh my god, they could do so much better. Anyway, overall rating, I liked the story. I liked a couple of the characters. Like, one song was, like, the best out of the whole soundtrack. You know, it was pretty decent, gives off, like, 2006 vibes, which I love. But the animation, man, the animation is bringing it down hard. And normally I wouldn't say that, because I kind of go into these movies thinking, oh, you know, the animation has got to be at least a little bit clunky, you know, just for the time it was made. I kind of give it the benefit of the doubt. This movie, no, they should know by this point. Oh my lord. Ugh. It's great to see Barbie in a modern setting, but doesn't help for this movie. I gotta give it a 4. I was debating on a 5, but then when I really started to think about it, I don't know, the animation irked me so much. Just the way they move their mouths, like, oh my lord. You know what the graphics in this movie reminds me of? It reminds me of both Bratz, The Sims 2, and also that Barbie makeover game they used to have on the Barbie website in like the 2000s. You know what I'm talking about. Editor me. Put some footage of that game in here as like B-roll or something, please, to see where I'm coming from with this. Oh my lord, I raged at this animation. I'm sorry, but it's just, oh, I really wanted to like this movie. And again, I enjoyed the story for the most part, you know, but it just, the animation, sometimes you just can't get past it. You can't get past something that looks this bad, you know? So it gets a 4 out of 10 for me. I'm sorry. It's Mermaidia time, bitch. Also, this was recorded from, like, my old house TV in 2006. Look at that.
Plus, a brand new Unfabulous.
Oh my god, this is such a throwback. I'm not going to show the commercials in this video, but if you guys want me to upload the commercials from this DVD, let me know, because I am all for it. I'm all here for the nostalgia, fam.
Through the rainbow. The world we know.
Yeah. Okay, so they're recapping the first movie for some reason. Lord knows why. Like, bruh, if you saw the first one, then you're seeing this one. I don't know. My man's is back! I thought this woman was dead, but apparently she just got exiled. Okay, sis. His nose. His nose got some freaky physics on it. Got some freaky jiggle physics.
And you're by my side.
And might I take this opportunity to say how extremely engineer up the sword. You women thrive in dank, boggy air, but you...
I don't even... They got some sexual tension going on. Oh. I love her design. Let it be known.
Hi, I'm Alina, and I'm a friend of Nelling's too.
You're
Alina? I mean, you're beautiful, Mom.
Happy Pride Month, everybody. Oh man. No, but seriously, I love her. How do you know that your man's hasn't gotten captured by a couple of fungi who don't really seem like fun guys to me, but whatever. I really like the design of the place. Is it Finding Nemo? No. But you know what? It's got its own flavor and I like it. Also, as a sidebar, it's raining hella heavy out. It's been thundering and if my power goes out, I'm screwed.
Oh, that's
I love these guys. They're just going in circles at Naru's request. Nalu? Nalu. That's it.
Wait a minute. We're almost to the berry. Just take a left at this coral. Make a left.
I don't know why. Why do I find this so funny?
Save Nalu, you'll need to give up your wings and trade them for a tail.
Oh my lord. I remember this was coming, but she just got those in like the last one. Man. That's right, Nori. You really do need her. You needed her. You didn't need to be like a sassy bitch this whole time. But I love her anyway. She's cool. Oh, there it goes. Oh. And a oop. Oh god. Do I have to eat butt? I don't know.
Might I take this opportunity?
Oh my god. I do not like these close-ups on him. Or her, for that matter.
Behind you. Always.
His...
Behind you. I found it!
Oh man, his voice is iconic. I love it. It's so good. It's oh oh my god.
Kids Choice Awards 2006. Hosted by Jack.
Oh. I love that. I really like the environment here with like all the fruit. It's really nice. I enjoy it. Oh, there's some drama. Oh my god, DVD, can you not do this to me, please?
Well, no!
Oh no, boy, you about to... If it would stop skipping, then I would... Ooh, ooh, girl. What the... Mood. This is making the movie unintentionally hilarious. I get really happy. This movie brings me so much joy. I don't know if that's already given away, like that this movie will get a high me. I don't know, maybe watching it with a critical lens instead of a nostalgic one. Maybe that's the ticket. I don't know. Maybe this movie's a lot worse than I first thought. I don't know, but I guess we'll have to see. How come he low-key looks like a mix of like the king from Shrek and Prince Charming from Shrek? Tell me I'm wrong! Finally, a love interest without like the same swoop back hair. Those shoes are literally just all the same model, but just slightly different colors. I'm telling you, I can't believe this.
Glad you like them, Your Highnesses.
No, seriously, he's like the best looking one so far. Don't at me. Iago is quaking in his feathers. Listen, everybody be dancing to this at the club. I just want to put like ill-fitting music over this scene, just because this is... Oh, I might have to do that. I don't know, make this scene a meme, everybody. Please. This lady... This lady brought a monkey into the... Oh, I really like her design, actually. Why do all these designs remind me of Shrek? Like, she reminds me of the fairy godmother a little bit. Oh my lord, I can't. Listen, this is iconic. Don't even lie to me and tell me that it isn't. I like that they all...
Today it is your birthday and we sing to let you know.
How come this wasn't a musical, honestly?
No dancing until you know how to act like royalty.
Oh my god, wait. Is this just the royal version of Footloose? This movie is so aesthetically pleasing. Oh my god. So that was 12 Dancing Princesses. And oh boy, did I enjoy watching it again. Truth be told, I watch this movie at least once every year just because I like it so much. I don't know, it's just the aesthetic is so good. It's a story that honestly I didn't know was a Grimm fairy tale until, I don't know, like I saw it in like a list or something a long time ago and I was like, wait a minute, like it wasn't an original story? Like I was a little shocked. Like it's not a fairy tale that often gets adapted as far as I'm aware. The Barbie movie is the only one I can think of off the top of my head. If there are any more, leave them in the comments, man, because I want to know. I want to know if, I want to see if there are other adaptations. Anyway, the aesthetic is so good, the music. I actually do like that all of the sisters, because there are 12 of them, like, they all kind of have distinct personalities going on or their own special gimmicks, which helps tell them apart aside from their hair and dress color. So that's fun. I did like Derek. Derek is so far the best looking of the love interests in these movies, not gonna lie. Although, I do have to admit, while I do like him and Genevieve's relationship, I don't think it goes quite to the level of the relationship in Magic of the Pegasus, but it's still good. I'm just saying, like, I don't know, that had like the right bit of banter and just, I don't know, chemistry going on. I don't know. Anyway, also, this is probably the darkest the movies have gone as far as I'm aware, like as far as I can tell. Like, Rowena literally poisons her cousin over a long period of time, or like short period of time. I don't know how long the movie takes place for. Anyway, like she literally is poisoning her own cousin in order to get the throne. Like, and she takes a sledgehammer to the freaking floor, to like that like marble flooring or whatever. Like, dude, like I hate Rowena so much. Like, it is, I've always hated her, but rewatching it again just makes me hate her even more, and I didn't think that was possible. Anyway, also, the dancing in this movie, it is a little bit, you know, like, the dancing scenes, they can run a little long, but I can understand why that is, because a lot of the animation does show off the dancing, which is animated really well. I don't know if this movie uses motion capture, but I don't know. I don't know if it does or not. But if it did use motion capture, at least it wasn't like the motion capture used in the Barbie Diaries, because, oh my god, if there was a movie in the Barbie series that didn't need motion capture, it was that one. Anyway, I'm gonna stop bashing on the Barbie Diaries. I'm sorry. If any of you like that movie, I apologize, but oh my god. Anyway, 12 Dancing Princesses. Oh man, I could talk about this movie forever, but for the sake of time, because this video is probably going to be very lengthy, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. Just, yes, it was one of my favorite childhood movies, and like, are there a few flaws with it? Yeah, a couple, but it's just, I don't know, I feel like it's just fun. It's just fun, it has a great aesthetic going on. Oh, I love it so much. Anyway, on to Magic of the Rainbow? Is that? Yeah, Fairytopia, Magic of the Rainbow, which may or may not be the last Fairytopia movie, because when you get into the Mariposa movies, it's like, wait, are those spin-offs? Are those in the same universe? I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. Our boy's back!
Beautiful as you.
I think I found Gaston in fairy form, guys.
Well,
Also, his outfit seems very male stripper-y, which I guess would match the attitude. I don't know.
well.
Tell me what you want. I want you to step inside this spell chamber, where all your powers will be useless.
Oh, like the Enchantress hasn't already been a useless character throughout this entire trilogy? Taste the rainbow, girl! Yeah! Laverna's a homophobe, confirmed. Everybody watch out! Okay, just finished Fairytopia Magic of the Rainbow, which I think is the last of the Fairytopia movies, because I don't know if the Mariposa movies, because yeah, there are two of them. I thought there was just one, but no, there are two of them, which, okay. I don't know if they're set in the same universe or not, but I guess we'll have to see. I don't know. Anyway, on to this movie. I like this movie. I've only seen it maybe once when I was a kid, if I remember right. I don't know, some things were kind of in my memory, but not too much of it. Let's see, things I liked about this movie. I liked that this is probably the one that has the most interesting plot, because they don't have to go on a search party for like, we gotta find so-and-so, we gotta find this, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, I like that Alina was evolving as like a character, like with her powers and such. Speaking of which, I liked kind of the school sort of, it was very Harry Potter, okay? It was very, like, Winx Club, Harry Potter-esque sort of story, but I like that. Granted, I haven't seen much of Winx Club, but, you know, it's very Harry Potter, and if you guys know me, you know I love Harry Potter to death. Anyway, I like the apprentice, what, I can't say it. I like the I like the apprentices in this movie. I feel like this movie also had the best character designs so far out of the Fairytopia movies. Because, like, I don't know. I love Nori. Unfortunately, she did not show up in this movie. Which is... I'm sad. She was great. But we do get Sunburst, who is, like, her new... Which is Alina's, like, new rival slash, like girlfriend for the movie. Maybe not girlfriend, but like maybe. I heard people in the comments being all like, Sunburst and Alina, I can see that. And I'm like, yeah, she reminds me of Sunset Shimmer from like the first Equestria Girls movie. Not the best portrayal of her character later on, but that's another video for another day entirely. Anyway, I liked the school atmosphere. I liked the apprentices. I liked that they were actually progressing through with Alina's powers and whatnot, making her more powerful and stuff. I don't know, I just kind of, I like the world building in this movie because, yeah, we do get a fair bit of lore in this movie, which is good. Than other it being just, oh, stereotypical fairyland. This is actually how some of the stuff works. Like, oh, we get Laverna as a legitimate threat in this movie, because in the second one, as much as I like it, it really drops the ball. Because, like, Laverna is just on a mushroom the whole time until the end where she's turned into a toad and, like, oh no. So, like, really, there was no reason. There was just no reason for that. But here she's back as a legitimate threat. She disguises herself as Sunburst, which I thought was cool and interesting. Again, I wish we got more backstory of her and the Enchantress. Speaking of which, I mentioned this before, but the Enchantress really does nothing in these movies. Like, if you think about it, the first one makes sense because she's, like, kidnapped and low-key in a coma for, like, all of the movie until the end where she gives Alina her wings. Like, okay, that's fine. The second one, I don't remember where she is. She doesn't show up until the end. Like, girl, you could have helped, like, find Prince Naru, but instead, Nalu? I keep saying his name wrong. You could have went in to save Prince Nalu, but you didn't. You're, like, the most powerful one there, and you aren't doing jack squat. And then, like, the third one, she has a little bit more to do, but even then, it's like, she still gets captured, you know, like, aren't you the ruler of this land? Shouldn't you have, like, more power? Shouldn't you have taken your sister down, like a while ago? You know what I mean? But no, let's get this, like, at first flightless fairy to do all the work for ya. Okay, I see how it is. Anyway, that's my rant on the Enchantress in this movie. I really think she was just, like, unnecessary. Like, I don't know. Like, just, why have an Enchantress at all if you're not gonna... Anyway. I'm on a rant of all these movies as a whole. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know, the animation's kind of on par with the other ones. Like, again, they probably made these, like, all around the same time. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Anyway, my ranking for this movie, I give it, what did I give Mermaidia? I gave that one, like, an 8 or something. I think I like this one a little bit more than Mermaidia. Like, honestly, I'll give this one an 8, like a solid 8. I think it's the best out of the 3. You know what I mean? Because it's like a different objective and whatnot. They had more world building. I explained this all. I give this movie a solid 8. On to The Island Princess, which I'm super excited for because it's a musical. And I missed out on this one as a kid. I think I saw it on Nickelodeon like once, but it was like me flipping through channels and it didn't register in my tiny mind. But anyway, so I guess we'll see how this goes. Maybe the songs will be as good as Princess and the Pauper. Please let them be as good as Princess and the Pauper, please. Because those songs, like, how can you top it? I don't know. I'm not saying that Island Princess might top it, because I never hear anyone talk about Island Princess. And that's sad, because, like, it looks like a bop. So I guess we'll have to see. Okay, so first of all, the song is really catchy, and second of all, this movie is already, like, pretty. Like, it is a step up graphics-wise, and I'm here for it. Hey! Get it, queen! Minute, that's the same freaking parent model that they used in 12 Dancing Princesses. Mattel, I see you cutting corners. Whoa. Tika's a cock blocker, not gonna lie. Like, girl, what are you doing with your false eyelashes? Is this dress supposed to be a reference to Genevieve from 12 Dancing Princesses? I'm sorry I keep making the comparisons. It's just like, I don't know. They like each of these movies never reference the other, and I'm just curious. Why am I crying in the club right now, guys? It's so pretty. Okay, so I just finished Island Princess, and I actually really liked it. I figured that I would, considering it's a musical, and I have a little bit of a bias, if you guys couldn't already tell. Okay, so stuff I liked about the movie. I like that it was an original story. I think this is like very high up there in like the original stories department for these movies so far. Let's see. I really liked Ro as a character. Kind of like I guess like not reverse Tarzan, but like, I don't know. The story kind of reminds me of Tarzan a little bit, which isn't a bad thing. I'm just pointing it out. I like the side characters. I actually liked most of the animal side characters, besides one of them, and we'll talk about her in a second. I don't know, I liked Prince Antonio. He was cool, you know, he was like, oh, I just want to, like, travel the world and whatever. And actually, and, like, the girl he was supposed to marry, Princess Luciana, I'm glad that, like, she and Ro, I'm glad that she wasn't, like, a jerk to Ro like her mom was, because her mom was... She was a jerk, to say the least. Anyway, like, I'm not going to talk about her. Maybe I should. Okay. I'm glad that Princess Luciana and Ro, like, they weren't set up as, like, rivals. Like, there was no animosity between them. And they actually had, like, a nice little, like, friendship going on. And so did Luciana and Antonio. Like, sure, they didn't work out as a, like, romantic couple. But I could see them, you know, being buddies, being bros. I don't know. I think the backgrounds were really pretty in this movie. I think they step it up like every movie. I feel like this, I don't know, just a lot of like flowers and everything, you know, a lot of foliage. It looks really pretty. Okay, the songs are great. The best song in the movie, probably, I don't know, I really liked the, like, Rose, like, lullaby, I guess, like, that she kept singing, like, throughout the movie. I don't know what the official names of the songs are called, honestly, but that one, I really like that one. I don't know, I think all the songs are good, but if I had to pick a favorite, I don't know, I really like the song about her going to the ball. I don't know, I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff, and I'm a sucker for dress transformations. Worst song of the movie is definitely the song with the rats. I was like, okay, why is this here? Like, characters that we were barely introduced to earlier in the movie, just like, oh yeah, give the rats a song, give the weird rat henchman a song. Okay, a lot of the music gave off like a very Broadway sort of vibe. Like, I don't know, the vocals in this movie are so good. Like, the harmonies in this movie, they are top notch. I really enjoyed the animal side characters, aside from Tika. Let me talk about Tika for a second, okay? Like, Tika at first, like, oh, cute elephant with, like, really long eyelashes. Like, sis. My eyelashes couldn't even compare to those. Those were straight up, where did she get her false lashes? I don't know. But she got them from somewhere. I don't know. Like, Tika looked so weird. And also, was she supposed to be a baby elephant? Or was she supposed to be a baby elephant? Like, she couldn't be full grown, right? Like, there's no way. And, like, there was a lot of time in this movie where I was like, okay, they're supposed to be, like, sneaking around. It's like, wait a minute. How in the world are the guards not alerted by elephant steps? Like, they should be probably making impact into the ground, but they aren't, and it's weird. Like, I know that this is a Barbie movie and I should suspend my disbelief, but I'm just saying, it's just weird. You add an elephant into the movie, you expect at least some impact by their steps. Like, she is a small elephant, but even then, she's still rather large. Also, her personality in this movie, let me talk about it, because, okay, so at first I'm like, okay, well, you know, she's all right, and then, like, once Prince Antonio and Fraser, I think his name is, his little assistant, comes to, like, the island, like, immediately, Tika's like, oh, are you sure you should leave, Ro? And then, like, okay, which is understandable, and then, like, once they get to civilization, like, Prince Antonio's like, hey, Ro, get in the carriage. And then, like, Tika's like, she snatches away her hand with her trunk, like, ultimate cockblock move there, Tika. And Tika's like, I don't think you should go with him. I don't like this at all. Can we go home? Like, okay, Tika is like the little sibling or like the little cousin you have to bring to like everything. You know what I mean? That's like, oh, don't forget to take Tika. And everyone's like, oh man, like she's gonna be such a bummer. And that's what she was. She honestly, she kind of came off as a selfish character, like most of the movie, except like maybe at the very end. But still, man, like, I don't know. They're just, I don't know. I didn't like her, okay? Like, very few characters have irked me this bad in these Barbie movies, and her voice wasn't annoying or anything. That wasn't it for me. Also, she tears up Prince Antonio's note and is like, "Oh hey, Ro, come to the gardens. You know, what were they gonna do in the gardens? I don't know. I don't know, but." But Tika just rips the note, like, into little bitty pieces. It's like, Tika, why did you do that? Do you want Ro to be happy? Like, or do you want her to go back to her life on the island where she didn't know anything about her past or anything? I don't know. Tika's shady. Let me just say that right now. Rant over. But also, is this movie and 12 Dancing Princesses, are they connected? Because I'm starting to think they're connected. I saw a few of them. I saw a few of the sisters, like, in the background, like in the wedding and at the ball and whatnot. I already said about the bird and the dress. And I think there might be a few more, but I don't know. Barbie Extended Universe, the Barbie Cinematic Universe, the BCU. Where's the BCU at? Come on, Mattel, get it poppin', get it happening. Her dress was pretty as well, and when freaking, man, what was his name? Azul. When Azul gave Ro his, like, feathers for her dress, that was so wholesome. That warmed my heart. And the ending where Ro and, like, her mom, like, they were singing at the very end, man, that was so wholesome and heartwarming. Like, sis, I cried. I'm gonna admit it. I straight cried. I wasn't, like, sobbing, but, like, yo, there were some tears. Anyway, I give this movie a 9 out of 10. Also, as a sidebar, I don't know when I'm ever gonna mention this again, but do you guys remember, like, if you guys saw, like, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parades, like, back in, like, the mid-2000s or something, do you guys remember, like, when like, those parades would have, like, the Barbie floats? Like, they had one for 12 Dancing Princesses, I think. I think they had one for Princess and the Pauper, and maybe this movie as well. On to Mariposa, which I have on DVD, and I've only seen once. I saw it once in, like, 2009, and I haven't seen it again. So, I guess we'll see how that goes. This is the one scene I remember from this movie, and it just hit me. Okay, so things I liked about this movie. I liked Mariposa as a character. I liked that she had a different voice actors for her than, you know, like the normal voice of Barbie, or I guess Alina in this movie. Because yes, the movies are connected, and that's really cool. Like, they're expanding the universe and everything with these Mariposa movies and making them, like, all interweaved, interconnected. You know what I mean? I like that they're making all of these movies interconnected, which is really nice. I don't know if they do that with the other fairy movies that Barbie is in. I don't think they do, but that was just a really unique thing about this movie that I liked. Anyway, also, Mariposa, very pretty character. I actually like Barbie with brown eyes. Like, that's a look, if I have anything to say about it. I liked Mariposa, like, her personality. Like, she doesn't fit in. She's kind of like the outsider, and she's kind of the outsider of the whole, I guess, sort of community. Flutterfield, that's what it's called. She's kind of the outsider of Flutterfield, and I like when Barbie does characters like that, you know, when they kind of make Barbie seem kind of, you know, kind of an outcast in these movies, because in real life, it'd be like the opposite. Barbie is, like, overachieving and, like, whatever you want to say. I love her, but, you know, she normally wouldn't be put as the like, shy, bookish one, I feel like. But she is in this movie, and I really like that. It's really endearing to me. I really like the message of this movie of, like, oh, you know, you don't need to, like, fit in. You're fine just the way you are. Like, that hit me in the heart a little bit. Carlos, I really like his and Mariposa's little relationship. I don't know if it'll be expanded upon in the sequel, because yeah, they made a sequel 5 years after this. Like, you figured that they would have jumped on the sequel train a little sooner, but apparently not. I don't know. They had to get other stuff going, I guess. Let me think. Okay. Things I didn't like about this movie. Okay, I didn't like the two fairies that that Mariposa worked for. I don't remember their names, but I didn't really like them. I know that they kind of got reformed at the end, but it's still, I don't know. I just really didn't, I don't know. I didn't really like the voice acting for them. I don't know. Like, their voices were really shrill, and that's coming from me, so you know it's a problem if I'm saying that. And, like, I don't know, it just, I don't know, the movie doesn't look bad. Like, the movie, okay, I don't have much to say about this movie, basically, and I feel bad about it. Like, I was paying attention and everything, I was, you know, whatever. But, I don't know, for some reason, this movie, I don't know, it didn't, okay. I don't know how to describe it, but I give this movie, I give it a 6. Like, it's not bad. I really do like the message. I like a lot of things about this movie. But at the same time, like, is it anything really to write home about? Like, you know, is it up there? No. Like, it's like 6 bordering on 7. You know, it's decent enough, but will I watch it again? Probably, it's kind of unlikely that I will. But on to the next movie, which is Barbie and the Diamond Castle, which I've seen a few clips of around the internet, but I haven't seen the full thing. And I've heard that this one is also a musical, so again, you know, I'm excited for that. So I guess we'll see how that turns out, I guess.